today we are going to continue something that we started on Saturday, which is stabilized range of motion of the shoulder, which, you know, some of you felt quite sore afterwards because even though it's small motion, it's very strenuous on the body. But the equipment we will need today is definitely a strap. Well, we may or may not use it, but just have it handy in case we need it. And just regular stuff, the balls and the block and the roller. Okay, so let us start. Now that Miss Maria is here. We're gonna start just from the basics. Feet parallel, knees slightly bent, abs are nice and tight. Make sure your feet are only hips width apart. Hips width, as always, is here's your ASIS, here's your pubic symphysis. Midway in between is your actual hips width apart. So your hips are actually narrower, or your stance is narrower than you think. Abs are nice and tight. You're gonna push down big toe and the corresponding metatarsal head, outer four toes and the corresponding metatarsal head, especially that pinky toe, and finally your heel. 1/3 the weight through your toes, 1/3 the weight through the balls of your feet, 1/3 the weight through your heels. Abs go on, shoulder blades go down and back, head goes over the top of your pelvic floor, glide your hips back. Turn those knees out, but keep your feet parallel. Now we go time under tension. Your calves go on, your quads go on. Now, first chakra, your pelvic floor goes on. Second chakra, your lower abs go on. Third chakra, your upper abs go on. Then you draw your shoulder blades down and back, and we get ready for the Academy Awards. Abs are nice and tight. We're gonna do a little hip circle, just get everything set up. Your head stays over the top of your feet, your abs stay on. Don't let your abs shut off. Your smiles are up. Keep sucking in your tummy. We're doing ab work, even though it doesn't feel like it should be. It is if you're doing it correctly. Move through those hips. Don't use your butt. Don't overuse your knees. And then go in the opposite direction. Smiles are up. Okay, I guess we are going to use your strap. Go ahead, grab your strap. We're going to do preliminary warm-up. Okay, you're going to get your strap, put it in your left hand. You're going to put your right hand behind your back. Your knuckles are going to face forward. And you're going to hoist that strap over your shoulder blade. Abs are nice and tight. We're just warming things up. You're gonna move your neck around. Keep your knees bent. Your toes are alive. Your quads are on. First, second, third chakras are on. Abs are nice and tight. Move that head and neck around. Rotate your head. It's just disconnecting all the things that shouldn't be connected and reconnecting things that should. Because the shoulder is more part of the neck than it is the torso. And so a lot of times, the shoulder, when it gets tight, will tell the neck to be tight, and it shouldn't be that way. The neck tells the shoulder what to do. Never should the shoulder tell the neck what to do, because then it affects things like balance, and then it affects your lower extremities because it affects the innervation to the lower extremities. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. You're just moving things around. This is just a preliminary warm-up. It's not a big stretch. Okay, you can add your torso. We're going to get a little torso motion. Okay, and I told you it wasn't that big a deal. Shake out that arm. You're going to grab the strap, put it in now your right hand. Left hand goes behind your back. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. You're moving your head and neck around on this side. Notice if one side's tighter than the other and how it was affecting your neck because one side was tighter than the other. Keep breathing, keep smiling. Oh, Sam got the memo on the purple shirts today. Oh, okay. You can move your torso around now. Keep your abs engaged. This is time under tension. At no point does things turn off. We're turning things on. That's like saying, I'm going to an exercise class to rest. Or I'm going to the spa to be nervous. Okay. You can put your strap down. We're going to start Just by wiggling out your shoulders, get some circulation into that area, keep your abs engaged. This is what you want to do when someone's telling you your story that's making you feel really nervous. Move your shoulders around just like this. Okay, we're going to start. You're going to take your hand, you're going to take it across your body. You're going to use this knife edge, you're going to contact it with your opposite hand. So what this right hand's going to do is try to move this way. And this left hand's going to prevent it by pulling this way. Okay? So you're opposing muscles. Okay? So your shoulder blades are down and back, abs are nice and tight, your knees are slightly bent, your quads are on, your abs are on. And now you created this opposition of musculature. So we're creating this upper ring of energy. So that's why it's important to keep your abs on. And now you're going to move your arm up and down. Keep pulling it apart. It's like there's something in between your hands and you're trying to crush it. Energy's in your shoulders, but you have to keep your abs on to stabilize your shoulders because the shoulder is actually a very mobile joint. Keep pulling apart, and now we're going to add circles. Keep pulling apart. This is working a bunch of small muscles, teres major, teres minor, infraspinatus, latissimus dorsi. Abs are nice and tight, go in the opposite direction. Keep your abs engaged. Your shoulders should be tiring and starting to fatigue if you're doing this correctly. Pull. We're getting rid of lunch lady arms as well. Okay? We're going to switch. Left arm's going to go out like this. Your right arm's opposing it in the opposite direction. You're pulling apart. So your lats go on, your chest goes up, abs are nice and tight, and then you're going to pump your arms up and down. You're trying to get rid of any crunching, grinding, or clicking or popping by turning on all muscles that need the support to stabilize. Notice if you feel pain doing this, you shouldn't. And even if you do, you're going to do this until muscles turn on. And here we go. Circle it out. Keep pulling apart. I know this is easy to do and not really do anything, but I want you to work that upper ring that I talked about, the upper part of your body. Oh, I forgot which way I was going. Go in the opposite direction. Keep your abs engaged with that upper ring on. I'll go the opposite direction just in case. And rest. Shake out your shoulders. If you did it correctly, it should be fatigued. Abs are nice and tight, reestablishing stance. Remember, don't lose your lower extremities as we do this. Your calves are on, your quads are on, pelvic floor is on, lower abs, upper abs, all on. Shoulder blades are down and back. We're going to go to the next position. Palm goes up. You're going to take your outer, this is called thenar eminence. You're going to grab a hold of it. Your arm's trying to go out this way. This arm's trying to pull it that way. You're ripping apart. Abs are nice and tight. Shoulder blades are down and back. It'll cause your chest to go up. Your abs are on. And same thing. And you're pulling apart. You're creating that upper ring again. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in that tummy. Pull apart. So these are all the small stabilizing motions. We're doing an isometric contraction, but then we're doing a dynamic range of motion. So the shoulder's three-dimensional and circles. And we're stabilizing one of the dimensions as we're moving things around. Opposite direction. Mari has new perfume on and it smells so good. You should smell it. Okay, we're going to do the other side. Palm goes up. You're going to grab that thenar eminence, your thumb. Your arm's going to try to go this way. Your other arm's pulling you in the opposite direction. You're creating that upper ring. And you're going to go up. And you're going to go down.
Stick your chest out.
Keep those abs engaged. Keep breathing. Should be fatiguing if you're doing this correctly. Shoulder blades are down and back. Okay, here we go. We're setting it into motion. Ripping apart. Your left arm's going to left, right arm's going to the right. So once again, this is stabilizing, opposite direction, in motion. So you're stabilizing one plane of the shoulder as we're moving other planes of motion. Okay, shake out those arms. Yes, this is tiring. Palm's gonna be facing down. Your arm's doing a hack this way, the opposite hand's trying to control it. It's like you got a schizophrenic body and you're trying to prevent yourself from getting in a fight. Rip apart, that upper ring is now here. Abs are nice and tight, suck in that tummy. Wah. And if you are doing this correctly, your shoulders should be fatiguing. Abs are on. Relax your booty. Fire up your quads. I'm off with Maria again. Okay, let's set it into motion. Keep ripping apart. This will change the definition of your arms actually very quickly. Oh, opposite direction. It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, switch sides, palms facing down. You're doing your hack this way. This hand's controlling your schizophrenic behavior. Abs are nice and tight. Rip apart, abs on. You're lifting up and down. Keep breathing. Your arms don't really change shape. This is shoulder motion. No clicking or popping because we're stabilizing. Okay, circle it out. Thank you, Maria. I was getting distracted by the ache in my shoulder. Opposite direction. Abs are nice and tight. Oh dear. Okay, shake out those arms. So you guys feel your shoulders yet? You should. What you shouldn't feel is your neck. So this is so very important. Where'd Maria go? We needed her for this next part. So abs are nice and tight. We're gonna get the next piece. You're gonna take your hands, you're gonna put them together in a prayer position. You're sucking in your tummy. We're gonna squeeze your arms together. This is the old isometric exercise you used to see in the 1950s, but we're gonna do it differently. You're gonna squeeze, you're gonna keep your abs on. Your ring is now your upper body, and now you're gonna lift up and lower down. We're doing this hack. Okay, get in here. This is your exercise. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Okay, and now we're setting it into motion. Keep squeezing those hands together like you got a credit card between your hands and there's a string on it, and like your daughter wants to go shopping. She's trying to yank it out from in between your hands. Opposite direction, keep squeezing. Abs are on. If you're doing this correctly, it should be working your abs. Okay, good. Shake it out. You're gonna interlock your fingers. Abs are nice and tight, sucking your tummy. You're gonna rip your arms apart. So your arms are trying to go out now. Your chest goes up nice and tall. Suck in your tummy, abs on. This is good posture. And then here we go. We're doing it again. We're ripping apart. Don't let your shoulders crack or pop. Keep your abs engaged. These are sit-ups. You should feel your arms engorging with blood because you're starting to use them. And then here we go. Oh, circle it out. Keep ripping your arms apart. Pull them apart. Try to get rid of lunch lady arms. And then opposite direction. This will also help your golf swing because you're going to learn to keep your elbows straight. So golfing is all about upper ring with ab connection, and that's what most people don't make, that connection. Okay, we're going to do the same thing in the rear. I'm going to turn around and face you. So you're going to take your left arm back behind you, and your right arm's going to push down. So I'm going to flip around so you stay there. And I'm going to push down with this hand. I'm going to lift up with this hand, and we're creating an opposition as we now move away from our body. Chest up.
You should turn sideways.
No, because then they'll see my tummy hanging out and that my arms are barely moving. Keep that opposition going. You're pushing into each other like you're holding something between your thumb and the palm of your left hand. Keep your abs engaged. Keep your head over the top of your body. Oh, where'd that tummy come from? Suck it out of you. Okay, and now you're going to try to move it around. Keep your abs engaged. Keep breathing. Opposite direction. This should still be fatiguing out your shoulders, not your neck. Okay, good. Now, you're going to take that hand, and this hand's going to go out this way. This one's going to pull up, so you're hooking on this way. Okay? You're going to do the same thing. You're going to move it away from your body. Yes, some of these will be sore because these are ranges of motions we don't typically use. Keep your abs engaged. Figure out what muscles you have to stabilize to make this safe. Make sure your momona's not sticking out like mine is. And then move it around. Keep the opposition going on. Keep breathing. So by the time we're done doing this, it's going to feel like you lifted weights, and you haven't. Okay, good. We're going to switch sides now. This arm's going to go back behind. You're going to lift up. This arm's going to push down. We're creating that ring. I'm going to switch so I can do the same as you guys. And then same thing. You're moving it away. Keep that opposition going on. Oh, suck that tummy in. Where did that come from?
What?
That tummy that just hung out there. That's not mine.
Out?
Just came out of nowhere.
It's like the evil twin.
Yes. Now move around. There was a movie Maria and I saw once. It was called Alpha. Go in the opposite direction. It was about the first domesticated dog. It was actually quite good. And there's this one scene where these guys are sitting by a campfire as a saber-toothed tiger picks them off one at a time. And they can't see where it is because this thing's going 65 miles an hour. That's what my belly just did. Okay, now we're going to create the opposition again. As this arm hacks down, you're going to hold on to it. And same thing, you're going to move it away from your body. You're going to make sure that belly stays in, so I'm not attacked by the saber-toothed tiger at 65 miles an hour. Your shoulders should be tired and fatigued if you're doing everything correctly. Suck in your tummy. I have to see which shoulder we're working on. I think I got it reversed. Okay. Okay, and then now, range of motion. Oops.
Yeah.
Did we do up yet?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because my shoulders are sore. Opposite direction. Keep that opposition on. Keep sucking your tummy. Keep your quads alive. Keep your calves alive. Oh, okay, shake out those arms. They should be kind of tired and sore. Now we have to complete this. You're going to squeeze your hands back behind you, making a prayer hand position behind you, and you're going to move those hands away. This is going to be one of the toughest motions you can make because we're not used to working our lats behind us. Make sure you're breathing.
9, 10.
Okay, now you're going to interlock your fingers and you're going to move your hands away. Abs are engaged. Suck in that tummy. Good. Shake out those arms. They should feel very, very tired. We got 2 more to do. Arm goes over the top of your head. Your arm's going to be out this way like you're trying to smack a bald person on the top of the head, which is really fun to do, especially if they're muscle bound and have tattoos all over themselves. You're going to take this arm across and you're going to pull it away. This is now your upper ring. Okay? Same thing. You're pulling apart. We're going to keep it over the top of our heads.
You should step forward.
I should step forward? or backwards. I'll step backwards.
Oh.
Yes. Now I'm in frame. And since this is work above your head, it's harder. Circle it. Opposite direction. Okay, arms down. This is work above your heart, so it's harder. So we're gonna take this arm above your head. You're gonna hack away, smack a bald person on their head. Take your other hand, prevent yourself from doing that. And we're pulling apart. Abs are nice and tight. Small motions above your head, abs are engaged. What's wrong with this shirt? Makes me look fat and then exposes my belly. Abs are nice and tight. Okay, and then small motions above your head again, circular. Keep ripping it apart, keep that ring alive. Opposite direction. Abs are on. And good, shake out those arms. Holy smokes, we got one more left. Whew. So this arm now goes above your head. It's trying to get over this way. You're trying to smack your own bald head. Okay, but this hand's preventing it. You're gonna push away. So the upper ring's still up here. And same thing, small motion above your head. So we're basically got every range of motion of the shoulder. We forgot one, but that's okay. We'll catch it next on Thursday. Abs are nice and tight.
10.
And then let's just wiggle around. Oh. Opposite direction. Fire. Okay. Oh. So this is hard work if you're doing it correctly. It's easy if you're just wiggling your arms around. Arm over top of your head, smacking your own head. You're gonna take your hand, block it, create that upper ring, and then now front and back. Abs are nice and tight, suck in your tummy. Quads are on. Don't turn off your legs just because you feel excessive work in your upper body. That's a really bad habit. My number?
8. 10.
Okay, circle it out. Oh. In the opposite direction. Oh. Abs. And shake those arms out. Oh. So you guys feel your shoulders at all? Is it just us? Okay, good. This is getting rid of lunch lady arms because it's teaching you how to hold your shoulders dynamically. So draw your shoulder blades down and back. Your abs are engaged. Suck in that tummy. You're going to notice upper body posture is easier to achieve. This is more what your shoulders need to do. We're going to grab our straps again as we re-stretch, and that's why I said the first stretch was easy. So you're going to put the strap in your left hand, grab a hold of the strap with your knuckles forward with that right hand, pull it up your back, and notice how much easier it is to get your shoulder up. You're going to move your head and neck around once again, keep your abs engaged, suck in that tummy. Move your head around. Oops. Move that neck around. And here we go. We move your torso around. This stretch in general should feel looser. Yeah?
Opposite direction?
Yes. That's what I was just saying. Okay, we're going to take the strap over the top of your head now as you take the strap in your right hand, palms forward. You're pulling this over the top of your head. We're just going to get this because we're here. The stretch we were doing before was just demonstrative. This one we're just opening things up. And even this should feel easier than it typically does when we do it in class.
Direction?
Suck that tummy in.
Okay.
Okay, switch sides. Strap will go in your right hand. You're gonna go knuckles forward, grab a hold of the strap behind you, you're gonna pull that arm up, and you're gonna move your head and neck around. Keep breathing. Uh-oh. Mailman must be here.
Oh. Wolfie's boyfriend.
Yeah, Wolfie has 2 new boyfriends. One is the mailman, while the other one is the UPS man. She must go out and see them when they come. Okay, we're gonna take this over the top of your head. We're gonna pull down. We're gonna switch the placement of your left hand, and we're gonna move above your body. This should have opened up your shoulders and your neck. So you're gonna be kind of surprised what your neck feels like when we're done.
Opposite direction.
Oh, sure. Suck in that tummy, don't let it hang out. Okay, good. Go ahead and release the strap. We're gonna do something exciting. We're gonna stand and check out the range of motion of your neck. It should feel a whole lot looser. We're gonna take it one step further. You're gonna put your, what is this, right hand against the side of your face. You're gonna push in your head, your shoulder. So this is still that shoulder action. And now you're just tip forward, tip back as you're pressing your head this way and pushing your hand the opposite direction. And try to mainly get it from your neck for now. Okay, other side. Against the side of your face, you're pushing your head this way, your hand that way, creating that opposition. And now we're gonna go say yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, exactly. Suck in that tummy. Don't let anything hang out. Okay, good. Shake it out once again. See what your head rotation is like. You're gonna go one step further. You're gonna take your palm and put it against your forehead. This is really, oh my goodness. Okay, your head is trying to rotate to your right. Your hand is pushing you to the left. It's creating a static opposition once again. You're rotating. And once again, you're gonna say yes and no as you keep that opposing force going on. Abs are nice and tight. This is helping you with your waddle. The under the throat waddle. Okay, we'll do the other side. Your head's gonna try to rotate to the left. Your left hand's gonna push against your forehead, preventing that motion. So the net result is nothing's happening. Abs are nice and tight, and then you're gonna say yes again, or oh my goodness. Suck in your tummy. Just get that neck motion going on. Keep your abs engaged. A good oh my goodness has your abs on.
Chin.
Okay, good. Shake out your arms. Once again, check out your range of motion at your neck. So now, we have worked the neck and shoulders really well. So your arms should feel super open. You should be really expressive when you talk today. Yes, I would love to go to the theater with you. Yes, I would like to cook that for Christmas dinner. You will have bigger arm and more suggestive arm motions. So we're now going to work the lower half of the body. Start it with a stretch. You're going to put the ball of your foot on the block. Your heel is down. This is our basic stretch. Make sure your feet are parallel, knees are over tops of your feet, your abs are engaged. Time under tension, so your quads are on, your calves are on, pelvic floor is on, second chakra's on, third chakra's on, shoulder blades are down and back, pump your hips forward. So we talked about the 2 things you have to be able to do. 2.5 inches, that's the height of most door thresholds. They're not much higher than that. You know, it's against industry standards because for some reason people trip. And that's why I told the story of being on a cruise ship. What number are we on?
20.
And hip circles. Watching people trip because the thresholds, instead of being 2.5 inches, we're now closer to 6.
9, 10.
Opposite direction. So these blocks are great because most of them are 4 by something by 6 or
10.
Okay, I don't know. It's got good dimension, but at least one
4
height is
inches.
4 inches, so we get a practice of 4 inches. We're going to start lifting our knee above the other height to 10 inches. 10.5 inches is important because you have to clear a step. So I want you to clear that step, get your knee above the level of your hip, and then put it back down. Abs are engaged. Sucking your tummy. This is a sit-up. Try not to clench your left butt cheek to cheat. Keep breathing. Keep your abs engaged. Smiles are up, body shape. Good. We switch sides before I forget what we did, because I already forgot what we did. I think we stretched. That's right. Heel is down, feet are parallel, knees are over tops of your feet, abs are nice and tight, you're sucking your tummy. We're gonna pump those hips forward. Chest is up. Because your foot is calibrating against 4 inches. So that's even higher than that 2.5 inches. So we'll be safe because you know you can clear 4 inches. Yesterday I saw something, hip circles, I saw someone fall down and eat it because they could not lift their foot up. Lucky I was there to catch them, or they would have gone all the way down. Opposite direction, yes. Sucking your tummy. Okay, good. Keep your abs engaged. We're gonna do now hips height, which should be that 10.5 inches that you're lifting your foot cleanly off the ground. Sucking your tummy. This is why we have toenails. So in case we come to an object we can't clear, we'll drag our nails across it. We won't slam our toes into it and break our toes. Okay, we're gonna go back to the original side. You're gonna stand on top of the block, abs are engaged, you're sucking in your tummy. Both legs are straight, both knees are locked out. You're gonna lower your hip down. This is where your abs will wanna shut off. I want you to turn them on real tightly, and then you're gonna lift them up and lower them down. Lift and lower. Abs are nice and tight. My shoulders are still shaky. Keep your abs engaged. Okay, keep your hips in the lowest position, abs are engaged. You're gonna swing that leg. Keep your abs engaged. This is so important. You should feel the upper ring still active. It's like, oh, this is why dancers go into that position, because it creates a dynamic tension. Go into higher position, high, 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 high. Swing that leg. It creates that dynamic tension that keeps the core on. Keep breathing.
10.
Whew, that was a little sore. So this glute medius, the muscle that we're working right now, is so very important for giving us that hip clearance that we're looking for, that threshold. Abs are nice and tight, lift and lower. That 2.5 inches, and we're doing it right now. Now you know where you get it from. So when you start kicking thresholds, this is a muscle you have to strengthen. Abs are engaged, top or bottom, smiles are up.
10.
Good, stay in lowest position, abs are nice and tight, we're swinging. Sucking that tummy. You can also have the right hand travel with it if you'd like. What number is that?
8, 9, 10.
Okay, lift your hip up, 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 up. Keep your abs engaged, swing, swing, swing. This way we don't break toes when we go over thresholds or trip.
9, 10.
Okay, we're gonna stand. You should feel your hips feel very engorged with blood. For this next one, we're gonna work an ab. So there's several options depending on your hip flexibility. Most of you are not have flexible hips, but I'm gonna give you the options. One, you can do 1 block high. 2, you can do 2 blocks high. This is called abduction. We're just working stabilized abduction. If you're more flexible, you can start putting them on different heights until they're at different heights up. And we can go into the very highest height, which doesn't give you much stability, which is this height, like that. Or if you want and you're super flexible and you want to challenge yourself, you can put your foot on top of the roller. Okay? We're going to do it at the various heights. So Mario's going to do it on the block. I'm going to do it on the roller. Abs are nice and tight. Your hands are in, stick them up. We're working balance. So it's like a side kick. So look at Mario's foot. Look at my foot. We're on our sides because we're going to work the obliques. And so what you're going to do is pull towards your foot. You're going to suck in your tummy. This is going to work your oblique. We're going to do 20 of these. These are super easy, but I want you to really activate your oblique sucking in your tummy. This is a great sit-up. Don't use your neck though. It's really easy to use your neck. Okay, we're doing 20.
Oh.
Because it's hard to set up. Abs, you should feel your obliques burning
20.
if you're doing it correctly. Okay, we're gonna do the opposite side. Oh, I don't have anything to hold on to. I got it. Okay, here we go. Oops. You're pulling yourself towards you using your oblique. Not anything else. You will know how to say na 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 to someone annoying you in the street. Really pull through those obliques. Is that 10?
14.
Oh, wow. Okay, good. So you should feel now your flanks of your body. You guys feel that now? So we got head, shoulders, flanks, and toes. We're gonna move on down to our booty, which wasn't really in the song. It didn't come out until like the 90s. We're gonna take our right foot, or left foot back, right foot forward, knees over top of the foot. We're gonna start out with our sit-ups. Once we're in this position, you're just gonna suck in your tummy and then release. Suck in your tummy, release. Abs are nice and tight, shoulder blades are down and back. Trying to change the shape of your body with tension in your body. So you should feel tension in your quad, you should feel tension in your butt, you should feel tension in the opposite quad. Suck in your tummy, pull up your pelvic floor. Smiles are up. I hit record.
15.
Okay, good.
20.
Okay, now we're gonna take your arm off. We're gonna just do our sit-ups, remembering that ring. Remember that ring. We're creating an opposition of ring energy and pulling it to our abs as we bring our elbow to our knee. Suck in that tummy. At no point should you be working joints. We're working muscles. This whole class has been about working muscles and not joints. Because if you feel joints, you're working the wrong part of your body and you need to turn muscles on. Keep breathing. What number?
9.
Okay, good.
10.
All right. Stay in this position. Your hand is on your knee. Reset Retighten your abs. Right hand goes back behind you. We're going to hinge forward. You're going to lift and lower your foot from the same spot. It doesn't go to different spots. Same spot over and over again. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Rear leg is straight. Keep breathing.
10.
Good job. Switch sides. What is that? Your right leg is back behind you. Your left knee is over the top of your foot. We're doing sit-ups first. So you're going to suck in your tummy and release. Suck in your tummy, release. You should not feel this in any joint. If you do, it means time to turn on muscles.
10.
Okay.
We did 20.
Oh yes, we did 20. Smiles are up. Okay, now we work that upper ring again as we bring our right elbow to our left knee. We're staying really dynamic on top, sucking in your tummy. Once again, you should not feel this in a single joint, including your low back. If you do, it means you need to push your hips back, tighten your abs a lot. You should become the best bowlers in the country. Hawaii, national champions of bowling. Since we're known for such little things, we might as well be known for bowling.
10.
Okay, hand back on the roller. Put your hand on your knee. Fire up your abs again. Suck in that tummy. Keep your abs engaged. You're gonna take that arm back behind you. We're gonna hinge forward and then you're gonna lift lower from the exact same spot your foot came from. So it's not moving all over the place, but it's always going back to the same place. Chest up, abs on. Okay, good. Feet go parallel. Abs are nice and tight. Hip circles. There we go. Go in the opposite direction. Try not to let your head move all over the place. Okay, we're going to try a few squats from here. You can hold on to your roller. Your feet are going to go almost mats width apart. Abs are nice and tight. You're going to sink into this. You're going to go down as safe as it feels. So we're going to keep progressively getting lower. So if you don't feel like you're low on the first one, that's fine. You're trying to use your butt. Keep breathing. Smiles are up. Ooh. Abs. Keep those abs engaged. And then on this last one, stay low. And you're just gonna do a micro bounce. Suck in your tummy. Okay. Forward fold. Whew. You want to take us through it, Maria?
Okay, ground the tripod of your foot into the mat, lifting the arches of your feet. Pull that energy up through your inner thighs, lifting the pelvic floor. Suck in your lower abs, bringing the pubic bone closer to your belly button. Suck the belly button towards your spine. Engage your upper abs, softening up the rib cage. Pull your shoulder blades down and back. Relax your neck and shoulders. And as you breathe, try to relax the backside of your body.
And now we're going to bend our knees, put our hands on our knees. Now we're doing the recovery position. Sit up, you're going to suck in your tummy and then release. Suck in your tummy, release. Okay, now take your left forearm, put it across the front of your legs, right arm goes into the air as we do a spinal rotation. Keep breathing. And good. Switch sides. Right arm, left arm. And good. Come onto kneeling on the floor. We're not even going to try to come up. You're going to grab your blocks. We're going to stretch out the feet. So we're leaning back. Your abs are nice and tight. This is Annie's favorite, even though she's not here. Okay, in this position, you're leaning back. You're trying to lift your knees up off the ground. Shoulder blades are down and back. We're going to do sit-ups. You're sucking in your tummy. Release. Suck that tummy in and release. Smiles are up. Jaws are relaxed. Ooh, yes. Okay, stop looking at my tummy. It's sucking. You're going to curl your toes under. Push your heels back. Can't stress that enough. So if you feel like your toes are going to snap off, you need to push your heels back because that'll stretch out the proper structures. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy once again. So that is my new expression of exasperation is holy mamonas. It's what I say when anything exasperates me.
10.
Okay, point those toes once again. We do this to get flexibility to toes because this is signaling to the shoulders because the light switch isn't always where light is. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Pop in a wheelie. Suck that tummy in. Ooh, suck it in. Suck it in. Keep breathing. Stretch out the tops of your feet.
9. 10.
Okay, let's curl those toes under again. Push those heels back so your toes don't snap off. Keep breathing. Suck that tummy in. And then suck it in. It's all cloudy outside.
10.
Okay, good. Sort of reminds me of Santa Barbara in the summertime. Okay, block down. We're going to do pelvic floor exercises. We're not going to do shoulder exercises because we already did them. Block on top of the ball. Sit on top of the block that's on top of the ball. Ball's midway between your pubic bone and tailbone.
Block that's on top of the ball.
Oh, you knew what I meant. The ball's on top of the block. We could do it the other way sometime. Oh, pockets. I didn't know that. Okay. Suck in your tummy. Shoulder blades are down and back. Abs are nice and tight. Squeeze that pelvic floor. So you're squeezing out the pelvic floor. So try to get your head over top of the floor so you don't get in the habit of using your mouth and craning your head forward in order to activate your pelvic floor. We want to have a really long neck and relaxed mouth as we tighten the pelvic floor and we add second chakra. Suck in your tummy and release. Suck it in, release. Smiles are up. Okay, abs are nice and tight. We're going to go to the left and to the right. But what we are going to do is sort of use that ring as a reference. So we know we're taking that upper body with us. It's like you're carrying a flower pot.
10.
Okay, now stay upright. Keep that ring, that upper body ring, and you're going to rotate your torso. So you don't want to distort your shoulders or the shape of this ring, you want to rotate your torso instead. This will work your abs, keep your pelvic floor on. Okay, keep that ring. You're gonna lift it up and down like you're inspecting a baby. You're deciding whether to hand it back to its parents. Did it pee? It's your kid, not mine. Keep your abs engaged. Notice how easy it is to turn off your abs and put it all into your low back. Keep it in your abs. Okay, you're gonna take your right leg forward. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. We're gonna do twists. You're gonna pretend you have weights. Your shoulders are sore, so we don't need weights. So we're gonna rotate. Do try to get your left elbow to your right knee without bringing your right knee to your elbow. It's like you're holding a javelin. Okay, we're gonna switch sides. What did we do first? We did this. You're holding your javelin or your paddle, however you want to think of it. You're rotating through your body versus your shoulders. So novice paddlers, oh say me, will want to paddle with their arms, but what you want to do is paddle with your body. Because you can get across from Molokai to over here, this island.
10.
Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna put both legs forward, abs are nice and tight. We're working the pelvic floor again. Chest is up, shoulder blades are down and back. We're gonna do sit-ups here. Suck in that tummy and release. Suck it in, release. Simultaneously tighten up that pelvic floor. So it should feel like you're gaining in height as you do this. Okay, arms out in front of you. We're doing our ring again. We're gonna dip it down. We're gonna do figure eights. You're using your obliques now. You're rocking a baby or you're shaking a tree, whichever you prefer. Don't let your shoulders crunch and grind because you're not using your shoulders, you're stabilizing them and moving through your torso. Okay, good. Oh, look at all the pockets this thing has. See the pocket? I have a pocket hidden. I have 2 hidden pockets. Mario got me these shorts. They're cool. Okay, we're gonna head towards the ground. Yeah, it's got a pocket here and a pocket here. Oh, and a little place for your iPod cord to go through or whatever, iPhone cord. Okay, ball goes in the small of your back. You guys have actually done more sit-ups than you think you have because we tied it into our extremities. So we're going to continue here. As your hands are back behind you, we're just going to isolate for your abs. I want you to suck in your tummy, make your belly button disappear, like you got a bashful belly button. Say that 3 times fast. Bashful belly button. Bashful. Never mind. I am a pleasant chicken plucker.
Okay.
Okay, arms go up. Same thing, suck in that tummy. Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. Good. Okay, now we're gonna do our Bruce Lee punches. Right, left. Your arms don't bend. This is a torso rotation generating a punch. And this is why Bruce Lee was so powerful. Instead of punching with his fist, he punched with his body. Though he weighed a scrawny little 150, he could knock people out.
19, 20.
Okay, rest with your arms back behind you. Continue to do your sit-ups. You're sucking in your tummies, activating those ab muscles. We're gonna go skiing next. You're gonna put the ball underneath your butt. Where's my microphone? Shoot, where can I put it? Okay. You're in this position, you're gonna take your feet up off the ground, and we're gonna ski to our right, ski to our left. You're rolling over the ball. You're using your obliques now. This is just fun. Smiles are up. Twist. What number are we on?
20.
Okay, good. Legs out in front of you, legs straight, arms back behind you. We're gonna do sit-ups here, suck in your tummy and release. Suck in your tummy and release. So this weekend, I tried to do yard work. The whole neighborhood got involved. My neighbor was over here with his lawnmower. I was out here with a little trimmer that we got from Home Depot, and it was just a fiasco. I was out there for like 6 hours. Every muscle in my body was sore. I don't know how you do it, Gilliam. Suck that tummy in. Okay, arms go out in front of you. As we do our sit-ups, lean back as far as you can go, and then come back up. Lean back, come back up. Suck your tummy in, don't let it blow out. Almost done. What? Hey, it's the shirt. You've been seeing it do it all class. Don't roll your eyes at my stomach. What number?
18. 19. 20.
Oh my goodness. Arch over top of the ball, rock from side to side. We're going to finish out with some knee range of motion as you lift your butt up and move the ball down underneath your sacrum. Hands are against the ground, abs are nice and tight. You're just going to bend and straighten your legs like you're walking upside down. Abs are nice and tight, you're sucking in your tummy. Keep breathing. There should be no pressure in your knees because this is non-weight bearing. If there is, figure out what you have to change, what muscles you have to turn on, what angle you have to change in your feet, whatever it takes to get it pain-free because this is non-weight bearing. Now, let's take it up to a little jog. Abs are nice and tight. Keep your belly button going to your spine. Keep your pelvic floor on as we take it up to a trot. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in your tummy. And then now we're going to take it to a sprint. Suck in your tummy. It should be in super sucked in now. Now we're going to take it up to a Gillen and run really fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, put your feet against the ground. Abs are nice and tight. Let the blood regulate in your legs. Straighten out both legs against the ground. Abs are nice and tight. Rock from side to side. Okay, you can roll off the top of your ball. Lay flat back against the ground first. See what the ground feels like underneath you. This is hopefully where things work out. Okay, go ahead, lay on your roller lengthwise. Where's it? There it is. So as you're laying on your rollers, make sure your head's on the roller and your butt's on the roller. Feel how heavy your shoulders feel now. They naturally drop back. Usually you have to work at it a little bit, squeezing your shoulder blades down and back. They naturally fall into place because we work the shoulders. Make sure the feet are parallel, knees are over tops of your feet. Fire up first chakra, third chakra, then draw in second chakra to flatten out your spine against the roller. Then breathe. Now you're going to be surprised how sore your shoulders feel after the little bit we did, because we're not used to training the stabilizers, because we assume we can stabilize them, and that's the big mistake that happens. Frozen shoulder affects women almost 2 to 1. What am I saying? It's closer to 3 to 1 over males. And I partially believe it's because of a loss of estrogen over a lifetime. So we have to make sure we can keep things flexible and then activate muscles, and that's what we did today. So if you've had shoulder problems that are low grade, this should have helped it. It should have opened up your neck a lot. So we're going to check that. Rotate your head left and right. It should be a whole lot easier to move your neck around. Okay, just center yourselves. Stay on your roller. I'm going to come off to bring you guys home. You guys did an amazing job. This is strange weather time, at least in Hawaii. It's sometimes hot, muggy, sometimes cold. It's really strange, so your body doesn't know what to do. One of the things the body does to protect itself is it tightens up muscles. So when you get cold, it tightens things up. So it'll punctuate when your body doesn't feel good. And then it gets warm and you feel better again. You kind of forgive the situation, and then it gets cold. But one of the hardest things, especially coming from Santa Barbara, you really begin to notice it, is damp cold. And that's sort of what we're experiencing on the islands right now, is this kind of damp cold in the morning. So that makes joints hurt more because your body's trying to keep itself warm. Because the dampness settles on your skin and causes moisture and cools you off more than you think. And it makes things achy. And that's why working on things today should have turned on your muscles, so your joints should feel a lot more stable. Your neck should feel more mobile. And it should be easier to get your spine elongated with your pelvic floor. So just close your eyes and start breathing. See how things feel. Reconnect your shoulders to your hips, because they work in conjunction with each other through your core, making that X shape. So it's your right shoulder to your left hip and your left shoulder to your right hip. Find the line that goes down from the top of your head out your pelvic floor. And then breathe. This is Tuesday. It's a good day. Let it be a good day. Allow things in. Really commit to the success of your life. All of us have so many demons, so many fears, so many anxieties, so many voices from the past, that we forget to commit to our success, what we're meant to do on this planet. It's not arrogance, it's just who we are. And to solidly become that without arrogance. I saw in elementary school, it actually kind of bothered me. On the outside of the school it said, be humble. But it said be humble without explaining what it meant. That you must be solidly yourself, know who you are, become good at what you do, and be humble in your experience of it, and not brag or boast that you're good at it, but just be humble and do your work. But not immediately going into a place of diminishing yourselves, which you were never meant to do. So just feel what this life is meant to be. Feel who you are. Feel what it feels like to be in meditation and connect. On behalf of Maria and me, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being present. Thank you for giving. Thank you for loving and being willing to try. Namaste.
Namaste.
Bye, Gillen.